Hey guys, Shreyaan here, and this is a very first look at macOS Monterey. So, Apple introduced macOS Monterey back at WWDC this year, and now it's finally shipping to public beta testers. So, just to confirm, I'm on macOS Monterey over here. You can see version 12 beta. So, this is not the final release, this is the beta version of macOS, which means it might not be as stable as the final releases, but it's okay so far for me. So first of all, we have some major redesigns. First of all, you can see in the settings menu we have more of these options. So you can see some of the icons are changed also. For example, the wallet and Apple Pay, the passwords, and the Touch ID one, the Siri one. So of course the functionality is still the same of Siri, but the icons changed. So again, software update, you can see I'm on macOS 12 or macOS Monterey, however you want to call it. So you won't get this update just like this on your Mac unless you're enrolled in the Apple Beta software program. And if you want to know how to do that, I'll have an article linked down in the description. So make sure you check that out if you want to know how to do that. So moving on, macOS Monterey introduces new focus modes. So here you go to focus and then you can set different focus modes. Do not disturb, and I have two of them set as coding and filming. So you can also set them app-based. So like for example app-based automation, so whenever a single app is open, for example any of these apps, then it will automatically start that focus mode. So for example, if I open up IntelliJ IDE, which is IDE for coding, you will see that it automatically appears as coding. So let's put that. Okay, moving on. macOS Monterey also has better power management tools. For example, if you look at the battery one, you have low power mode now. So you can just turn it on and it will be like the battery saver mode on your iPhone or any other phone you have. Of course, you still have the battery usage as before, and other settings for the power adapter and scheduling startup wake time or shutting down time. Okay, so now you also have shortcuts in macOS Monterey. So you can set shortcuts like anything you want. So you can make a custom shortcut. For example, let's say let's just make a simple calculator one. So calculate, and let's just do 100 plus 200. And now if you run it, now if you run it, you should see 300 is the answer. So again, this is not a very complicated shortcut. I'm going to just delete this shortcut. Again, you can see you can keep it in like your menu bar, for example. You can keep it as a quick action. You can keep it in your touch bar finder, and you can share it to your iPhone and iPad or Apple Watch. So let's delete this, and I have a shortcut set over here already. So I'm going to enter my podcast name here, the Gigaphone Podcast. And if you are not subscribed to the Gigaphone Podcast on any of your listening platforms, make sure you do so, because I have an episode coming there very soon. So there you go, it found the podcast name. Click done, and now it should open up Safari. Let's try that again. Okay, clicking done. Done. It's not opening Safari, maybe there's some issues with it. We can wait for some time. And if you go to the gallery option you have some starter shortcuts, so basically pre-built ones that people have done before. So these are just some basic ones. For example, show screenshots, make a QR code. You can try this one. Let's do that. Make a QR code, and let's say open website, and let's make it this, and there we go. We have a QR code now. Alright, so that's shortcuts. Now, of course, macOS Monterey has better widgets management. So, of course, you can see over here, this is already a bug of the screen time, but it doesn't matter too much. You can integrate Find My. For example, if your friends are sharing locations, you might see their locations over here. And if you lose something and if you have air tags, you can see their location here. And some other changes are, of course, in Finder. So now you see your shared options like the tab here. Of course, you can still remove it, remove from sidebar, and you have another one called On My Mac, which is shortcuts, and these are just some tools for that shortcuts requires to run. And if you go back to About My Mac, there are also one more tab called Support. Resources. Support was there before, it showed your Apple Care stuff and other things. Now it's divided into two different tabs. So going back to settings, we can see that in display we have new customization options. Let's just so color profile, of course this was still there before, but you see a preview over here instead of a bigger one. It used to be here, and I think the rest is pretty much the same. Oh yes, and if you go to general, of course it will have the dark mode or the light mode. I prefer to on auto, and of course you have new wallpapers for your desktop. You can see these are for the new iMacs. I kind of prefer this one because it looks really good. Now moving on, and another new thing that was introduced was in Safari. So if I open up a website now, you can first of all see that all the tabs are over here now. So before, the tabs were like Chrome, they were all in a toolbar up here, and then in the middle there was a search bar. But now there are the search bar is integrated into the toolbar itself. Okay, so I'm just opening some websites here just to demonstrate for you. Okay, so you can see that now it also shows a color for the theme. So if I change it to light mode, still has blue because I have not changed my website for this. As you can see on Google, it's white because Google has a set white. YouTube is also white, and this website has not changed it. And if you go to Apple's own website, you can see Apple has already changed it. Let's just give it a sec to load. There you go. So you can see the and you can see the new tab suggestion, I guess. That's down. And if you're wondering why these are white, I'm pretty sure it's a bug. And you see this dot at the corner. This is to indicate that something in your system is accessing audio. So right now I'm recording audio, that's why it's showing that. So again you can there's some tab groups now. So I can group different tabs together so that later when I need them easily. So this is the previous page one, and then tab group. New tab group is 6 tabs, for example, and let's just call this untitled. Okay, so we are on start page now. Say I just recently opened Safari. Now what I'm going to do is just click here, click untitled, and it's automatically going to open all the tabs in that group for me. I can even have a look and add tabs, and if people share links to you on iMessage, then they will appear here and you can easily access them. You can have multiple tab groups, so I'm just going to delete this tab group because I don't need it. Go back to the start page, and now we'll move on to the next thing. So the next big thing in macOS Monterey is, of course, more customization options. There's more widgets now, and everything is much more efficient. So for example, even let's open one of Apple's own app. Let's say Maps. Yeah, so Maps also got redesigned. Find My is now on Macs also. So this is Find My, and Maps, for you can see now it has better 3D layouts. I'm going to, for example, search Apple Park. And once I make it 3D, you can really see some of the detail that they have added. So you see the rings around it, the houses, the parking area over here, sports fields. Everything is much more detailed. Of course, this will be added to cities over time, and right now it's only available in selected regions, so don't worry too much about it. They will hopefully add it later. And again, over here you can see the systems accessing microphone. It's okay, and I think for the camera it will do the same. Oh, and if you're enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and make sure to like this video if you liked it. And don't forget to join the Discord server, which is linked down in the description, because we have some awesome people that chat there about tech. Alright, so continuing on macOS Monterey, we have some more new features that are, I think some of them are not like in this beta yet, but they will be coming soon, which I'll add in the description. So make sure you keep checking the description, or I'll add it on my article, which is also linked in the description. So I think that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one.